and welcome to Nyenpi Plays Virtue's Last Reward, episode 98. If this game was a football jersey, then it would house a very, very skillful Marco Tullio. I don't know what other 98s there are. Next episode is the legendary Ryan Edmondson, who, like 2 months ago now? 1.5 months ago, scored the either side of the win. Technically not the winning goal. The winning goal was Miguel de Pizio, which would be 39. And what was Migsy's episode? Big up to Piz. His episode was 3 of us. Oh my, yeah, that's right. He had the Nyampi's Virtue's Last Reward guessing game. Anyway, in episode 97, we found a very interesting audio recording. Yet again, could you imagine if we got this first ending? Why is a coat hanger stuck on my chair? And it proposed a lot of things. It proposed that the speaker, the operator, was talking to a group of test subjects on Mars who were called in, and 6 of them were dead. That's all. And by proxy, the entire human race of 6 billion. So a lot to take in. And it just confirmed there were 9 to start. So there were 3 alive. I don't know. Maybe there's only 3 of us were part of the original test, and then like 3 others have come in or something. I don't know. But let's continue.
Yes. What on earth was that?
I don't think it was on Earth, Alice. Any ideas? We got frowns and shaken heads in response. One person showed a reaction, other than stunned confusion. Phi! Oh, you. G. After the audio ended, he stared at the screen deep in thought. Getting the Tenmyouji ending?
Do you know something, Tenmyouji?
Do you know the way?
Yeah. I think I know what that was.
Whoa.
It's probably a transmission from the Mars mission test site.
Huh.
Mars? I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, that's what I said.
You mean some kind of space travel?
What kind of test site was it?
Did you know that the government is developing spaceships with particle annihilation engines?
As in the annihilation that we've seen in the bombs?
These ships would be able to get humans to Mars a lot faster than old chemical rockets. But they don't want to just send a manned Mars mission off half-cocked.
Yeah.
That was the idea behind this test.
Huh.
They built a whole complex on this old Air Force base in Nevada.
Oh. I know about that. Here's looking at you, Clover.
The idea was that it would be a simulation of a manned mission to Mars with a crew of 9 men and women. They'd monitor the whole thing and use that data to plan the real mission.
Are we back in Nevada again? So what we just listened to was a transmission from that project?
Yeah.
Why is something like that here?
So yet again, maybe we're far enough in the future that we actually hear like what it was on Mars.
Don't know why. We found it in the safe. No explanation. Dollars to donuts, it's got something to do with Zero's plan.
Dollars to donuts? Sorry, I know you're old, Tenmyouji, but like, what? I don't know. What? Dollars to donuts. What does that mean? Used to emphasize one's certainty. I'd bet dollars to donuts he's a medical student. Alright, that's a very... I mean, I've genuinely never heard of that expression before in my life. So, that is quite peculiar, if I'm to be perfectly honest.
You mean we were meant to hear what was on that card?
But yeah, sorry, I was so focused on the dollars to donuts part that I completely forgot what he actually said. So I'll bet dollars to donuts, it's to do with something with Zero's plan. So maybe we're meant to think where that. So maybe I just fell completely into Zero's trap.
Yeah.
all very interesting, but how exactly do you know about all this?
Oh, about the simulated Mars mission?
Yeah, the thing you mentioned.
Yes.
I was involved with the project.
Oh. Involved how? Involved?
Now, the intent was to create as accurate a simulation as possible. That meant we'd need to simulate the radio silence we'd experienced during conjunction.
What's a conjunction?
It means two things in space are close to each other. In this case, we're talking about a superior conjunction, where Mars and Earth are on the exact opposite sides of the Sun.
Oh, like an eclipse.
So unless we've got some sort of relay, there'll be a period of time where we won't be able to communicate with each other. What we heard on that card was when the simulated conjunction was scheduled to end.
That's when they died.
When they died, the statues of the children cried. I completely skipped it. It's been a while since I've listened, to be fair. It's guaranteed top 2 of my favorite in Spirit Phone. It's always a toss-up between Soft Fuzzy Man and When He Died. I think, in terms of execution, they're very similar. In terms of how much I like them, but I think in terms of subject matter, When He Died just pushes it a little bit further. I'm like, he had scorpions in his lungs, and the other song's about like a nice guy. So, yeah, favorite track on Spirit Phone.
Now, we don't know that. They could have died long before that conversation. All we know is that's
Yeah,
when it was
Luna trying to
discovered.
feed us false information.
So 6 of the test subjects died, right?
Yeah.
Well, do you remember what she said? There's something about how she just killed 6 people. She said 6 billion. What the heck did she mean by that?
Just what the hell happened there?
Tenmyouji frowned and looked down at the floor. All silent as he paced slowly back and forth across the room. At last he slopped. Last he stopped to raise his head and spoke.
The truth is that there's a chance a virus escaped from the test site.
Oh? Is that where Radical 6 came from?
A virus? Wait, you don't mean...
Yeah. Radical 6.
Wow.
What? How can that be?
I'm just telling you what I know.
So
Okay?
you guys were like the Chinese bat lab or whatever it was. Damn.
Nobody's sure how Radical 6 got in there in the first place, but
Or did it already begin?
one of the subjects might have been infected when they entered. Or the virus itself might have been an intentional part of the simulation. The test site deaths became the index case for a pandemic.
Oh.
Anyway, prevailing wisdom says it got out somehow. And once it was out, it spread pretty quick.
So it was
All across
patient
the
zero.
planet.
And it killed 6 billion people?
Jeez.
No, not directly. Best numbers put only a third or so of those deaths as directly caused by Radical 6.
Wait, what? You can confirm this? How do you
The
know?
other 4 billion died from the collapse caused by the deaths of that first third. The whole world just fell apart.
In 5 days? Yeah, again, they're really pushing. Again, I think my initial prediction stands strong is that gap wasn't as small as we thought it was. I think it is obviously quite a little bit longer. Years, perhaps, definitely months. But it was, I will be, color me very surprised if, the entire civilization of the world all managed to collapse in just 5 days. I definitely think the fact that they've made it so abundant that it's like, oh look, this is this date, and then this happens on this date, and look, this is happening now, which means this must be this date. Like, we didn't even know there was a date for the last game. We just knew, like, how many, like, years ago or whatever. Like, that's that. So I don't know. I am quite curious. So that almost all but confirmed. So When did Tenmyouji think he got kidnapped? I feel like we asked that question and he deflected. Wow, damn, I have a lot of questions. I don't even know where to start. Just Tenmyouji, does that confirm he's seen 6 billion people die? I don't even know where to start, knowing where to start. Well, no, take that back! Explain that date. Unless I heard this wrong, the day the Radical 6 got out was December 31st, 2028.
Yeah.
The day I got grabbed in the gas mask was December 25th, 2028.
Me too. Christmas Day.
Hooray!
I was kidnapped on Christmas too.
Yeah, okay, stop piggybacking off us like Luna. Why do they call her Laura? Yeah, stop piggybacking off us, Luna, alright? We know you're Zero, but pick another story, right? That's our thing.
Clover and I were taken 3 days earlier, on the 22nd.
You have that, I believe.
Yeah.
Then you see what I'm saying, right? That recording was made close to a week after we were all picked up. What the hell is going on here? How do you know what that thing is from the future?
You see,
God damn it, dude. So we're gonna get like the bueno.
All players,
Yep.
please enter your votes. If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally.
we're
Damn.
out of time. We need to go back to the warehouse.
It's my favorite movie. We need to send you back, Marty. Back to the warehouse. Wait, you haven't answered.
Don't care.
Can't I just be like, hey Tenmyouji, I'm voting betray unless you tell me everything.
I need more than 10 minutes to explain everything. Half-assing it is just gonna make you more confused. Now get moving.
I'd rather be confused than in the dark.
That's enough! Shut your damn hole or I'm picking betray!
That's he's the son of a bitch stole my move. That's literally it. That's literally the move that I said. God damn it, he got there first. I'm like, yeah, tell me or I pick betray. Now it's like, shut your hole or pick betray.
Hey, come on now.
Fine.
Jesus,
Do what you
that's
want,
my
but I
move,
need to get
dude.
back
Not
to the
cool.
AV rooms. I'd like to stay with Quark. He seems to be doing alright.
No, he's doing all left.
I'll stay here with him.
What?
Fi can do the voting for our pair.
Oh, alright.
I can trust her.
Rookie mistake, trust me. Being there, done that.
Is that alright with you?
Yeah, sure.
Well, if you'd be willing to do that, I'd be much obliged. Thanks, Luna. Take good care of him.
Of course. I'll make sure everything goes fine.
Tenmyouji gave her one last nod, and turned and dashed out of the infirmary. Alright. Well, that's it, I guess. Should probably be going too.
Yes. We'll just have to wait to hear the rest of what he has to say later.
If he doesn't die.
I'd rather just get it all out in the open now, but there's
Yeah.
not much we can do.
Let's get going then.
We returned to the warehouse only to find only Kay. I explained what had happened with Quark, then glanced around the room. He's just been standing there for like 40 minutes. Hey, where's Dio?
He has gone into his AB room.
Already?
Indeed.
Then he opened the first AB gate, right?
Of course.
Yay! I retake the slap. There we go.
This is bad.
I won't be able to talk with him. This is going to limit my choices.
Oh.
You've only got one BP left, don't you?
The choice is betray.
Yeah. Luna's the same.
If Vi chooses ally and Dio picks betray,
Phi and Luna will be penalized.
I don't have a choice. I'll have to pick betray.
Yeah,
The risk with ally is just too high.
especially with Dio. Hey Alice, don't you have 1 BP too?
That's right. But Kay and I will be playing against Quark.
and he'll just default to ally. I guess you don't need to worry about getting penalized then, huh?
Penalized. What if Alice and Kay just betray?
You needn't worry. That will not happen. Even though, as you have told me, Quark is recovering. He is still weak. Moreover, he is only a child. To betray an innocent child would be...
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would be unthinkable.
Who would do that? I do that. I think. Yeah.
Even if you ignore his age or condition, it's hardly fair to take advantage of someone who can't vote.
So you'll vote to ally?
Yes.
Of course.
Well then, shall we go?
Yes.
I just make Clover pick. And Alice. Wait, no, I have 1 BP. And Alice not to one another disappear into the AB room, second from the right. Eek, a dead body. Eek, it's Elvis. Not saying anything if I turned and walked into the room just after theirs. I left only myself, Clover, and Tenmyouji. Oh, he's still out of the room.
Do you remember what you said to me when you chose the blue door? Something about how you'd convince me to choose ally? Seems like now would be the time to let me know how you're going to convince me.
Pretty please, pretty please. Well, it's not that complicated. I promise you that Clover and I will vote ally. That's it, pretty much. That's your big, okay.
I see. And you figure I'll believe you because you've only got 1 BP.
I kinda wanna guilt him. Like, I know it's, why is it? That is I probably should have trimmed the wick, actually. Now that I'm looking at it. That could possibly, yeah, it's got like split ends. And maybe that's why it's burning so quickly. That's fine though, right? That's not that bad. Maybe after this I'll trim it. But yeah, okay. I can't, like, obviously the right, firstly, I think it helps that both of them are stuck at the same, but
Once you've told me that you plan to ally, I won't be able to choose betray. Since if you're telling the truth...
you'll kill me. Death means nothing to me, Tenmyouji. I'm Flowey. I can live as many times as I want. And I want you.
Not a bad plan, but it assumes that I've taken killing you off the table. Seems like a risky bet for you.
Do you plan on killing me? I disagree.
And why is that?
Clover's BP is 6. What does that mean? You ally and we betray. Oh. Wait. If you ally and we betray, then she'd have enough points to escape, right? She could run off through the number 9 door as soon as this round is over.
I'd never...
That's easy for you to say. But think about it from my perspective. Sure, might not. She also might. If I guess wrong, that's a pretty good big loss for me. I don't know what point he was trying to make.
What if Clover tries to seduce you to get what she wants?
Hey, I'd be open for that. So what was I saying? You've mistaken killing. I disagree. Alright. What?
Huh?
Love that animation because you know it's in response to some insane thing.
That's just an example. What I'm trying to say is that once you two are in that room, Clover might try and make some sort of bargain with you. I'm asking what you're going to do if that happens. Are you sure you'll still choose ally?
Seduce me, huh?
Hey! What are you staring at, you perv?
Hey, you suggested it.
There's no way on earth I'd do anything like that!
Okay, I'm voting. I'm gonna lock her out.
Ugh, as if. In your dreams, creep.
I mean, yeah, but still. Well, that's that then. Not gonna lie though, I'm a little disappointed.
So I can trust you. You're gonna choose ally.
Yeah,
You can trust us.
Promise.
of course.
We promise.
All right. I guess I'll vote ally too then.
3 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Well, looks like we don't have much time left. I'm trusting you.
Your mistake. I'm trusting you too. Tenmyouji gave us a curt nod. Gave us a curtsy, and then turned and strode inside the second AB room from the left. Why do we always take the leftmost one? Honestly, no, if I was in this situation, I would have designated one too. Let's get to it. Yeah! Here we go, baby. One.
Hey, Sigma, I wanted to ask you something.
You can seduce me if you want. What's up?
Could you pick Betray?
Ooh.
For me?
Clover, Clover, Clover. What?
I mean, I could try and, like, tackle you. But you're so big and strong. You'd probably just throw me on the ground and that'd be it.
She actually seducing me. No way, she's actually seducing me. Yeah, well,
So I thought I might as well just ask you really nicely.
uh-huh.
Oh, I mean, I'd be happy to, pay you back.
And how so?
If you just pick Betray for me, then I'll listen to anything you say.
Anything?
Yeah? Anything.
See, firstly, this is funny. Secondly, this kind of ties in with Clover. Thirdly, this is... I feel like this is like a step down. Like, she was far more manipulative in 999 because the axe ending literally had her kill everyone. And then, like, it's one thing to, like, be like, oh, look, I'm seducing you to press a button. It's another thing to have, like, a monologue. Be like, yeah, I killed everyone, but we can get out of here together. Reach out a hand, and as soon as Junpei takes it, you swing the other with your axe, and just clock him in the head. That's psychotic. This is just, like, what you expect.
So think carefully, okay? If you choose Ally, you're trusting him with your life.
You know what? Yeah, if he chooses Betray, it's all over.
Uh-huh. Are you really, really sure you can trust that old fart?
I'm sorry. It's just saying old fart in such a, like, seductive voice. It's very funny. Probably first. Hey now, that's not very nice.
The only safe choice is to pick Betray.
Yeah, now I'm 100% certain I'm picking Ally. Choose the Ally, we don't.
Then I'll have 9 BP.
Don't worry, I won't leave.
But you don't need to worry about that. Even if I do get 9 BP, I won't just go open the number 9 door all by myself.
Oh yeah?
I mean, Alice wouldn't have
Yeah.
9 points yet.
You know that.
And I can't leave her behind. Please, will you pick Betray?
20 seconds remain.
Has it ever done 20
until
seconds? I feel like it's only done
Ambidex
10.
game polling closes.
She was in front of me. Didn't have much time left to think. I keep my promise to Tenmyouji and pick Ally. I betray him for Clover and
If you just pick Betray for me,
it's the...
then I'll listen to anything you say.
So my guess is maybe that's where you come in for the novel, but it is really funny that I get a flashback to 10 seconds ago. In the end, there was only one possible answer.
3, 2, 1.
Dang. And you're gonna find that answer in the next episode. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. It's been 25 minutes. Let's end this here. In the next one, you'll get to see what choice we end up making. So, see you then.
Whoa! You just made it to the end of another awesome Yenbu video. Congratulations! There's plenty more where that came from. Click the subscribe button for more fun videos.